Because they're really good.
Nothing to look up to except Tiger Woods.
So I'm really good at writing papers.
But you're not.
And you're paid for that.
Writing papers.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're my favorite writer. Wait a second.
But why do we admire them over people who are really good at checking you out at the grocery store?
Because
what high expectations for life?
Because it's not
All that
ordinary.
man is doing is running in a line. How is that a high expectation? He's running. Anyone can run.
He makes money with
you don't need to practice
Why?
to check groceries out.
Yeah, you do.
You don't need to practice to run in a line.
Yes, you do.
You have to. Well, to be successfully good, you have to practice and you have to like, train and stuff.
Yeah, but
put all this hard work in.
What if I want to be the #1 like accountant in the world? Don't I have to go to school and practice?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why you would be my favorite accountant.
So dumb. Okay.
What is it about athletes that makes them better than everybody
They
else?
get paid a lot.
Because
They
it's,
get paid
it's
a
something
lot?
unattainable.
They make it bank.
Yeah.
Why?
They've been making bank.
Because Americans are fat and lazy.
Because not everybody can afford steroids.
What is it that they are so good at that makes us like them? What do they do that no one else can do?
Be good. They can.
Like any of us can do these things, but some people are just
Well.
like, yeah, not.
Danny, that's what he was going to say.
Okay.
Be polite.
Let's read the poem and then we'll call.
Okay.
Somebody want to read or do you want me to read? I read the last one. Maybe I'll just read this one.
Jack can read it.
The water can read. I can't read.
The water.
I can't read.
The time you won your town the race, we shared you through the marketplace. Man and boys stood cheering by, and home we brought you shoulder high. Today, the road all runners come, shoulder high we bring you home, and set you at your threshold down. Townsman of a Steeler town. Smart lad slipped betimes away, when fields where glory does not stay. And early though the laurel grows, it withers quicker than the rose. Eyes the shady night has shut, cannot see the record cut. And silent songs no worse than cheers, after it has stopped the years. Now you will not swell the rout of lives that wore their honors out. Runners whom renown outran, and the name died before the man. So set before its echoes fade, a fleet foot on the still shade, and hold till low lintel up the still defended challenge cup. And down that early laureled head will flock to gaze the strengthless bay, and find her withered honest curls, the garland creep of young girls.
Right. So what kind of athlete are we talking about in this poem?
Curling.
It's a runner.
Oh.
And if we look at just the first stanza, what was it that made the runner really great?
He won.
He won. And did he just win for himself?
He won for his town.
He won for his town. And why is that better than just winning for yourself? Why is it better to win for something like a town?
You get praised by your town.
Okay, you are a representative of the town, therefore the whole town will praise you.
It's like winning for your country.
Okay, why do you want to win for your country? Your country? What did they do for you?
It shows how powerful you are.
Okay. And when the man won the race, what did the people of the town do to...
They paraded him around on a chair.
Okay. They paraded him around on the chair, and everybody stood in the streets cheering. Yay, you won the race. They had a big parade for him. And what has happened between the first stanza and the second stanza?
He died. Oh, he's dying.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah. Because we have the second stanza. Today, the road all runners come, shoulder high we bring you home. What does that mean?
They're carrying
They-
They're gonna support us.
Yeah, they have his casket. Have you ever seen anyone carry a casket?
I've heard.
You carry it on your shoulder. Yeah. So they're carrying him shoulder high. Means they have him in a casket.
Sometimes you carry it like
Yeah.
this.
Usually in a procession, it's up. And when they're gonna, they do eventually put it down, but usually in a procession, it's up on your shoulders. And they set you at your threshold down, townsman of a stiller town. Why is the town stiller?
because he died.
Okay, and how has the mood of the town changed?
It's
It's what? Sorry, I heard
Sad.
mumble mumble yawn. Lost my train of thought.
The mood of the town.
Yeah, I know, I said that.
Oh.
I remember what I was gonna say next. Based on the title of the poem, what do we know about the athlete? And
He's young.
He was young. How is it different when an athlete dies young as opposed to when an athlete dies when they're old?
Because when an athlete dies young, he's in his prime, or about to be in his prime, or just getting out of his prime, so he's at his best. But when you're old,
You're gonna die anyway.
yeah, well, not only that, but you're not in your prime. It's like, well, no big loss.
And what does it mean if you're still in your prime? What does that mean you still have the
You're
power?
at your best.
Okay. It means that you could still potentially go out and perform. That you might not be at your best yet, we'll never know. Sort of like what happens when anybody dies young. It's always more tragic than if they die when they're old. Fair to say? Alright. And then in the third stanza we have smart lad to slip betimes away from fields where glory does not stay. And early though the laurel grows, it withers quicker than the rose. Alright, do you know about laurel wreaths, the history of laurel wreaths? I guess not. Back, first Olympics, ancient Greek Olympics, they would have, instead of giving someone a gold medal when they won, they would have gotten literally a crown of laurel leaves. They're like rhododendrons, I think, same family flower. And they would have woven them into a wreath and put it on the person's head. That's where the term poet laureate comes from. Poets that were the best in their field also got laurel wreaths. So it was what you were given as a sign that you won as opposed to a gold medal. But what happens to a laurel wreath?
It withers.
It will wither and die. So why is this athlete smart to have died young?
His wreath is still nice.
He won't fade away. He'll always be remembered.
Okay. Why is he more likely to be remembered? Because he died young as opposed to dying old.
He died as a winner.
Okay, he died as a winner. When I read this, I couldn't help but think about that loser from Georgia.
No darker.
Yeah. If that man had not died at the Olympics, would any of you care about Georgian losing? Would it have been a news story?
No.
Would you know his name was Nodar something long and Serbian sounding? So what is it that makes him A, going to be remembered, and B, that you all know his name?
He died.
He died doing what he did.
He died doing what he loved to do.
Right, he died doing what he was to do. Thank you, Greg, for stealing Jack's thunder. He was young, he died doing what he wanted to do, and he died at the pinnacle of what sport is at the Olympics.
Did you see that crash? I was thinking it hurt a lot.
God, you ran into a
He
hole.
died.
No.
Yeah, they showed it on NBC before the opening ceremonies.
My mom's
Is it on YouTube, you think?
I looked for it on YouTube.
I
couldn't find
wouldn't
it.
watch
For
it.
what?
You pretty much watch
It's
it die.
on,
It's really
Is it
actually
for real?
horrible.
It's.
I'll let you only
I mean, it's not like bloody, but it's like you watch
The way that
him
you
slam
see
his
his
spine
body.
into a metal pole.
Yeah.
And